Did that cover enough?
Do you belong to a church or religion?
I'm a Quaker, the Society of Friends. It's called the Religious Society of Friends. There are a lot of Quakers these days aren't necessarily particularly religious. Most believe in God, but many, or some do not, or are searching. But it's a pretty broad church, Quakers, so if you find as an individual some difficulty with a particular denomination, then that's okay, because being a Quaker is more a way of life rather than a set of rules or creed. We don't have a creed. We have testimonies, they're called, like a life of simplicity, equality, not bearing arms, seeing that of God in everyone, which if you don't believe in God, you would say is looking for the good in everyone. That's a brief thumb sketch of Quakerism. That's the religious side. I am a bit, I think one of my faults, well not faults, but I think I can get carried away with my opinions on things. I'm a great believer in, I'm hugely interested in politics. I'm very cross with party politics, but I do vote always, and I've always voted Labour. Occasionally Green, but the only thing that stops me with the Green Party is the thought that they're not going to get in and they might let somebody else slip in, but I admire and respect the Green Party a lot, and they've done a lot of good in Europe. I think I once voted Liberals back in the old days.
So why is it that you support the Labour Party?
Well, I think they're the closest to seeking for equal opportunities for people, and I mean, it's not ideal. Nothing's ideal. The Labour Party has a lot of faults, and I think politicians have huge amount of faults, and they mostly lie. But the aims of the Labour Party to bring people who are not well educated, don't make us, the workers, if you want a better word, very old-fashioned word, to have the same opportunities as other people. Opportunities is terribly important to me. There's a huge inequality in this country, and it's got a lot worse in the last 20 years. And I feel very strongly that Thatcher has a lot to answer for. I came back to England probably just before Thatcher, or around Thatcher. I can't even remember now, but I do remember working and going to meetings in what was then the GLC, the Greater London Authority, which with a stroke of a pen Maggie Thatcher just got rid of. You know, she didn't like it, so it's now a Marriott hotel. Enough said. So there's that, yes. There's the anti-nuclear movement, which I've always believed in. I was a member of CND when it first came. I didn't go on the first Aldermaston March, so I wanted to go. I think I was pregnant. But I've always thought no good is going to come from nuclear weapons. I think problems have to be solved through negotiation with countries. I still think that. I was against the most recent war, the Syrian war, the bombing of Iraq, sorry. And I think I left the Labour Party because of that, because of Tony Blair. And that's the second time I've left the Labour Party for a few years, but I've rejoined in the last year.